Good evening and welcome to News 24. This is Tamima Islam with the top news of the day. Today, May 17th, is Awami League President and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's homecoming day. On this day, 42 years ago, after a long exile, she returned to the land and people of Bangladesh. That afternoon, Sheikh Hasina arrived at the old airport from Kolkata, the capital of India, on an Indian Airlines Boeing flight. The new struggle of Bangabandhu's daughter began with the justice of her father's murder and the restoration of democracy in the country. When she returned to her homeland on May 16, 1971, there was no one alive. In February of that year, Sheikh Hasina was elected president of the Awami League in absentia by the National Council of the party. The Awami League, which was divided into many groups, began to unite under her leadership. A Kolkata court has granted 10-day remand to P.K. Haldar, who was arrested for smuggling crores of Dhaka. Judge Mashuk Hussain Khan granted the remand on Tuesday on a petition filed by India's Central Financial Intelligence Agency Enforcement Directorate, ED. On Tuesday, the ED produced 5 people, including P.K. Haldar, before the court and sought a 14-day remand. After the hearing, the court granted the remand plea. However, his wife has been sent to judicial custody for 10 days. She was allowed to be interrogated there. Meanwhile, the Indian High Commissioner in Dhaka said talks would be held at the ministerial level to send P.K. Haldar back. The High Court has directed the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC to inform in which countries of the world P.K. Haldar has kept money and the latest status of the investigation of the case. The High Court bench, comprising of Justice M.D. Nozrul Islam Talukdar and Justice Qazi M.D. Izarul Haq, gave the verdict on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the High Court has fixed June 12th for hearing on the rule issued by the High Court regarding the repatriation of P.K. Haldar, who has been arrested in India. Deputy Attorney General of the court, AKM Aminuddin Manik, brought to the notice of the arrest of P.K. Haldar on Monday. The long-awaited Podda Bridge will be open to traffic in June. Therefore, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Badul Qadir urged the people not to lose patience. He said this while addressing a discussion of Awami League at Bangabandhu International Conference Centre in the capital on the occasion of Sheikh Hasina's homecoming day. Mentioning that there has been a domestic and foreign conspiracy against the family members of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina over this bridge, the minister said the bridge is visible today because of the determination of Bangabandhu's daughter. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir alleged that there were huge burglaries in the name of the construction of dams in Sunamganj. Fakhrul made the allegation at a press brief at the party headquarters at Noyapalton in the morning. He also demanded the construction of dams and a decrease in interest rates for farmers. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that the country's petroleum reserves have finished and the people have to suffer because of the scarcity of fuel. The fuel that the country has in reserve may go for one day. The country is suffering from an economic crisis. They do not even have sufficient dollar reserves to import from abroad. He said that the new few months will be very tough for the citizens of Sri Lanka. He urged all to be patient as the government is trying to tackle the situation. He also said that the situation would be normal very soon. Wickremesinghe made the statement in a speech delivered to the nation on Monday. Bangladesh is in the lead position on the third day of the Chattogram Test against Sri Lanka. The Tigers scored 318 runs with 3 wickets, chasing 397 runs against Sri Lanka. Bangladesh is on trial for 79 runs with a century from Tamim Iqbal and 2 half-centuries from Mushfiqur Rahim and Liton Das. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.